told me my natural hair was unprofessional while my white coworker with blue dreadlocks became the company diversity poster child. I spent years chemically straightening my 4C hair because corporate America made it clear that black hair in its natural state wasn't professional. Last fall, I finally embraced my natural texture after my dermatologist warned that continued relaxer use was causing permanent damage to my scalp. 3 months into growing out my natural hair, I was called into my manager's office at the tech company where I'd worked for 4 years. Jenny from HR sat beside him, clipboard in hand. "We've received some feedback about your appearance," my manager began awkwardly. "Here is concern that your current head trill doesn't align with our professional image standards." I touched my small, neat afro puff, my natural hair. Jenny cleared her throat. "The company handbook states that hair must be neat, well-maintained, and professional. Your current style appears unconventional." "Unconventional," I repeated slowly. "Perhaps you could consider styles that are more," she gestured, vaguely manageable. I pointed out that nothing in the handbook specifically prohibited natural black hairstyles. Jenny smiled tightly. "We're not prohibiting anything. We're just suggesting you consider options that present a more polished professional appearance." I left that meeting and immediately documented the conversation in an email to myself. 2 weeks later, our marketing team hired Skylar, a white woman with blue dreadlocks that hung past her waist. In her second week, she was featured in a company Espentane post celebrating diverse talent and authentic self-expression in the workplace. The photo showed Skylar in all her blue-locked glory alongside our CEO with a caption praising the company's inclusive environment where everyone can bring their whole selves to work. I printed that post and brought it to my next one-on-one with my manager. "Can you explain why my natural hair is unprofessional? But Skylar's blue dreadlocks are being celebrated on our corporate social media?" I asked, sliding the printout across his desk. He shifted uncomfortably. "That's different. Eptiers is a creative department, and the blue is artistic, so black hair is unprofessional unless a white person wears it, even when they dye it an unnatural color." That weekend, I contacted an employment lawyer who specialized in discrimination cases. She requested all my documentation and the company handbook, then drafted a letter to HR outlining the clear discriminatory treatment. 3 days after the letter was delivered, I was suddenly invited to a diversity initiative photo shoot. My manager now complimented my hair regularly. Jenny from HR sent an email announcing a comprehensive handbook update to ensure inclusive language around personal appearance. The real change came a month later when our parent company announced mandatory anti-BS training for all managers and HR personnel. During the first session, my situation was presented as an anonymous case study of what not to do. I sat in that training watching my manager and Jenny squirm as the facilitator explained how policing black hairstyles constitutes racial discrimination. Neither has made eye contact with me since. The official reason was consistent performance excellence, but the timing suggests someone realized how badly they'd messed up. Skylar and I now have lunch together regularly. She was horrified when I told her what happened and has become one of my strongest allies. She even admitted she'd been wearing dreadlocks for years without ever researching their cultural significance, minus something she's now educated herself about. I am glad things improved at my workplace, but I shouldn't have needed a lawyer to wear my hair the way it naturally grows from my head, while my white colleague was celebrated for her bold style choices. Some double standards run so deep that people don't even recognize them until they're forced to see their own reflection.